Hey guys, this is Black Bombable here for you, and the first thing I want to do is apologize, really apologize that I did not make a video in a long time. Been busy with school, work, and yeah, had to write a lot of resumes here in Germany. You have to write a lot of them so you can get a good job, and yeah. Well, this is my updated, really updated top four regional. Yep, came to the after the YCS Bochum, which did not go as well. I went to a regional which was here in Germany is a big regional for two with 250 people. I know in America that's a big joke, but here it was pretty fine. But we had to play 8 rounds of Swiss, which is like in a freaking YCS. I went X1. Yeah, I went X1 coming into the tops. And then not coming to the tops, but got fourth place. So I do have this top four curse again, like in the German nationals. But the deck worked out very good. And this is not the bubble beat version. This is a hero beat version, the skill drain hero version. I have no idea why the other people will not run skill drain in the main deck, as far as I've seen. And I got everything shiny now. Almost everything is in a very shiny hollow weight, except for Gemini Spark. I hope they reprint that thing. Yeah, and I just played 2 Bubble Man. You will see. It's not. It just makes it a bit consistent. If I do not feel like running the Bubble Man, I'll show you on the end of the video how I would run it and how I without the Bubble Mans. All right, let's start off. We start with the Stratos, of course, main searcher of the deck, plus the 3 Neos Alias, plus, like I said, the 2 Bubble Man. Don't have to explain too much with these. That's actually the heart and soul right here. Yeah, and the Bubble Mans just gave me a bit more consistency for the super polys that I put in here, so I can really have better field control. And Bubble Man allows me to go to good exceed plays sometimes. I just didn't want to depend only on Bubble Man. That's why I did not run 3 of them. Maybe I'll drop down to 1, just seeing. But at the moment, it's really running very good. Then we have two Thunder King Ryo, just that anti-meta thing. I love Thunder King, it's just way too good. You can open with him. Thunder King, one set, you go. It's so hard nowadays that the meta decks can get over this card. And it's just too good. And it's a target for Honest, of course. You have 6 targets in here. It's really enough for the Honest because you still have the Shining or some Exceeds, like the Excalibur that went down to 2,000 again. And you can play the Honest, you can use it for Miracle Fusion, no problem. 1 Photon Thrasher, used to run 2, but then I took it out for 1 Bubble Man. And 1 Card D, and it used to be another Card D as well. So I would just switch, if I do not want to play Bubble Man anymore, switch Photon Thrasher, Bubble Man to Photon, Card D to Bubble Man to Card D. That's how I would do it. But at the moment, it's running very good. Very consistent, too. Now we come down to the spell cards. We got the 2 Pot of Duality, self-explanatory, obligatory. 2 E-Call and the Rhoda, of course. Main searchers, need them. 3 Miracle Fusion. I like to run 3, you just want to have it. It's I think the most broken card in this deck. One of the broken cards. Yeah, this right here. And the second, I would say, or third place, because I have one before, Super Polymerization. This card is just so crazy. It's just an out to almost everything. And the good thing is, normally with Stratos and with Card D, you always have like the card advantage. And of course with the Gemini Spark, you can make your pluses. And when they just use their whole stuff that they need, like to get out of Xi'an or get out what you call it, or Naturia Beast, or whatever they want to take out there, Alagia Dolka, just play this. And the good thing is, I found out, sorry if it sounds stupid, that I didn't know that, I can set a hero monster first so he can't negate it with Logia, activate Super Polymerization, show him this, show him what it is, yeah, and then I can fuse. I didn't know I can fuse a face down Bubble Man or Neos. That is a pretty cool thing. So Super Polymerization is just so broken. You just use it, and this card literally says, "Shut up." I can play it anyway. So just shut the fuck up. Then we got my Trinity of Yu-Gi-Oh! This, and that. Because I do not play MST in here. I didn't ever need it. And I play Heavy Storm in a deck with Skill Drain. Because it's just, it trumps everyone. They think like, oh yeah, he plays Skill Drain Heroes. He plays Skill Drain Heroes. Oh, boom. There you go. Heavy Storm. He's like, you play Heavy Storm in a deck with Skill Drain. Yes, I do. There you go. Boom. And Monster Reborn. So that's the spell cards. I'll get on to the traps. My favorite card, my favorite trap. You know it since the TG's done. Skill Drain. It kills the meta totally. Since the Mermail started not to play Gen X Undine, or Undine, there's mono Mermail, so they all depend on their effects on the field. And when they play their Marksman and they want to only have this, or two of them here, I can chain this and it's open. He does not get Megalo effect. And next turn I make Miracle Fusion, boom, Shining, run over, and bye bye it is. Skill Drain is way too good. Kills everything. 2 Bottomless, of course. 2 Torrential, of course. 2 Mirror Force, not of course. I put it out for 1 Prison because I just noticed that everyone likes to play 2 or more monsters on this field, or place 2 or more monsters on this field and attack with those. And yeah, since Sangan is gone, I will not need so much removal for that. And I'll just use 2 Mirror Force because I always like this card. So I have 2 Torrential and 2 Mirror Force, and that's cool. 1 Prison, of course. 1 Hero Blast, not 2. 1 is totally enough. Works great. It's a +1 card. It's cool. The Lonely Warning, the Lonely Solemn, and the Dark Grab. I do not play Road anymore. Like I said, I took it out for the Super Polymerization. I didn't need the Road because I don't set as many cards anymore. Because I had like 15 trap cards. That's when I needed the Road, but I don't really care, so that's okay. Alright then, now we go to the extra deck. And there we have the 2 Shining. Of course, best card. 2-0, it's the second best. And the third best, there we go, Nova Master. I play 2 and 2 and 2 because here in Germany a lot of them are still, depending on that macro rabbit, still get away those Lagias and Dolka. Some of them are even playing Evols, so I don't want those in my face. I just don't want Lagia Dolka in my face. This is too good for kids Mermails. They can hardly get over it. 1 Great Tornado, 1 Gaia, and 1 Escoridar. Now we go on to extra. Excalibur, Maya Stroke, Blade Armor Ninja, Gemini Pearl, Pappi, and Abyss Dweller. I'm going to change Pappi when I have Cowboy. If I want to buy Cowboy, I might just keep this thing in here because it's just totally cheaper. And I never would go to Cowboy or to whatever. I would only do that if I wanted to get over a big monster or something. And normally that's not really the problem in this deck. Alright then. We go on to the side deck. At the moment, the side deck is running pretty good. I test over doing that with a few of my friends that we play with the sideboard. First up is just 1 Smashing. I have no idea why I put 1 Smashing in here. Somehow I just have problems with some other big monsters that may get on my nerves, like a Barkion or something. I just put it in here. It's just, I have no idea. Maybe it's going to be something else. 2 MST. Of course, Decree kills the deck, more or less. Or Cosmos. If he controls Cosmos before you. 2 Soul Drain. Good against the Merman matchup, Dark World. Microcosmos, like I just said, I like to control Cosmos first. I can control that situation. How is he going to get over my cards when he has to deal with this as well? He actually, oh yeah, I can update Abysphere. Yeah, not with this. Not with 2 Fossil Dyna, and not with 2 Doom Caliber Knight. This is a tech from me. Many of you may think, oh yeah, you got that from that guy from YCS Austin. Yeah, it was an idea, but I had it in there had it in there before. So I have these two Doom Caliber Knights because you can take out the cards that would lead to your graveyard control with the Miracle Fusion and all. Then you can just try to control it that way. And of course, you're gonna put in two Mind Crush. wanted to say it in German, wouldn't make no sense, to Mind Crush. So you're going to take out a few cards from here, let's say like the Bubble Mans. You don't need the Bubble Mans really. You can leave the Thunder Kings in there, take the Honest out, and then you have your field control. When you have Fossil Dino with a Cosmos, with Macro Cosmos, what in the world is he going to do? He has to draw MST. If he does not draw it, he's fucked. And you can use this. You can use this so you can get rid of other effects. If he gets away from Cosmos, he still has this. He has to get over it. And since he takes out his hand traps, if they even play any, because they know Macro Cosmos would ruin his hand traps, you can still use Doom Caliber Knight and use this to control his hand. Of course, not going to be optimal always, but Fossil Dyna, you can still set him. Yeah, he can't destroy when you have Cosmos still on the field. And with Soul Drain, you can control him as well. And if you are playing against the the deck Prophecy, you can put these in. Curse of Darkness, he takes 1,000 points of damage for every single spell card he plays, and Macrocosmos kills it as well, just as Mind Crush. Well, I hope you liked informative deck profile of mine. I really took a while to make it. Like I said, I apologize. If it works, I'm gonna upload I think 3 more decks, for 2 decks from my friend, and giving you a hint, my DNA gadgets. I'm gonna put up my DNA gadgets. It's an anti-meta deck with a little twist. Alright guys, hope you liked the video. Like, click responsibly, and peace out. Boom.